welcome to Kent's Hill boys JV hockey. Heck yeah, we're getting ready.
I didn't take it. Your mask is down.
Okay.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are.
Oh, Bonnie's going in.
Dumps it in here. Comes after it, chasing. Back to the corner.
Big stop on the point from Kunso.
Big hit here at center ice. Kunso dumps the puck back, center ice. Tries to cross it over to Connor.
Well, number 3 is dangling. Drops back.
And Kenny's able to break it out. Chips it across, but is tripped up. And here we have our first penalty of the game, ladies and gentlemen. As our goaltender here for Kent's Hill skates to the bench for that extra skater.
Kenny was showing some absolute speed right there. The other team just could not handle it and drew an amazing penalty.
Shot at the point here, misses that net. Might have got tipped up in front. In the corner, Kenny hits that ice again. Kent's Hill down to play it in our own zone. Attempting to break it out here, as we still have an extra skater, and the ref blows his whistle here for that penalty on number 2.
We're seeing a really quick penalty.
Excuse me, number 18.
Right off the bat, because Kenny was like way too fast for him. But he was zooming down.
So the Huskies here on that power play to start the first period. Taking the face-off, we have Kenny again. To his right, we have Trevor, and to his left, we have Zach.
Unfortunate drawback there, but here comes Duncan, ready to receive. Right off the glass. Fortunately, cannot make it out of the zone.
Nice blocker save here by our goaltender.
Here's, oh, there's Kenny again.
Kenny breaks it out of the zone again. Huskies break it out, up to Norris. And Berlin is able to dump the puck back in again.
Duncan with the puck.
Attempts to break it out.
Oh, he's wheeling. Oh, and here's Matt. Oh, couldn't get it out.
Back to Ben now. Ben dumps it around. Up to Matt. Can Matt break it out? And he does. Norris chasing here.
Matt looking wide for that nice cross-ice pass. Almost hit Norris. That would have been a great breakaway for Norris.
Berlin is able to dump it again, but Kunzel here stopping at center ice. Passes it back over. Huskies stay on side. The puck is deflected up into the netting over the net.
Big shot from Allen, blocked by the defenseman for Berlin, but a good opportunity for the Huskies, starting off strong. And Berlin wins that face-off. Oh, but it's kept in the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, right off the post.
Connor hits that far post.
Connor having a great opportunity right off that face-off.
Point blank shot too, but he could not put it in the back of that net. Shot from the point, nice save by the goalie. Rebound.
And it's a goal.
Bonnie for your Huskies scores that first one.
Bonnie's an absolute beauty of a goal. Shot from the point from Alan Weiss. Beautiful. And also a good opportunity from Connor earlier in that same shift.
And the Huskies come up strong here at the beginning of the first period. Some great energy we're seeing here on the bench.
Absolutely.
Berlin wins that face-off. Back to Duncan. Excuse me, is that Aiden?
Alan.
Alan.
I got you, don't worry. Oh, and it's dumped in by Bonnie.
Connor down to chase it. Chips it, but
Oh, but it's kept in by Kunzo. Kunzo's super strong on defense. Also got one heck of a
Point
shot.
blank
And
shot,
a backhand
backhand.
by Bonnie.
just jumps right over that net. Huskies unable to keep it in. Over to Kunzo.
Allen to Kunzo for that good cross ice. And that's a good dump. And here we have Bonnie putting on some nice pressure. So
As
that,
Huskies go for that change.
absolutely.
Berlin breaks it out, but cannot connect with the player, and that is a forced icing down into the Berlin zone. Unfortunately today, Lauren, we do have two players out. Carson, our goalie, as well as Lucas, who took an unfortunate fall into the boards during practice last week and is unable to play due to his concussion. We're hoping for the best in his recovery.
Absolutely. Both those players have a substantial role on this team. Carson, an amazing goalie, brings a lot of energy, and Lucas also similarly brings a lot of energy and passion for the game.
Very much so, very much so.
But it's a good thing that they're both on the bench there with their team.
That's true. Kenny here again to take that face off with Trevor and Evan Slotnick on his wing.
Here we see Berlin have a rush. Classic
Dumps
dump
it
and
up.
chase.
Huskies try to break that puck out. Evan Slotnick on that wing with Kenny. Big hit here at the blue line.
Kenny showing his aggression right there. Some nice physicality.
19 for Berlin looks a little shaked up on that point. Blocked shot for Kenny.
Oh, and Kenny again.
That one looked a little sore.
Kenny is not afraid to just attack the puck, which is always a great attribute to have as a forward.
That's true. As some of the Huskies here go for that change, Kenny here down pressuring, keeps it in the zone.
Absolutely wonderful job of keeping it in the zone so that Husky can get a full change. Kenny's doing an amazing job so far. Oh. Number 3 for Berlin, showing some speed again. Second time this period.
Goes in wide with speed, back up to his point, but Berlin is unable to keep it in the zone. Matt down here with the pressure. Berlin breaks it out of the zone again, down, as Kunso comes to chase.
And it is a no icing, and here we see Kunso. Making
Cannot
a
connect.
good try, though. Here we see a battle along the boards. And it will be wung around the boards into the Husky zone.
A battle here in the corner, number 6, with Chase. Kunso chips it out of the zone.
Classic D to D, and right in the zone.
Matthews able to dump it in.
Here's Allen with a nice wheel. Good connect.
Physicality here for the Huskies.
Nice job.
Chase is able to get past that defenseman on a partial breakaway. Can he score? Nice save by that
Oh.
goalie on the pad.
Really good opportunity for Chase right there.
Matthew able to break it out, but could not connect. Our goalie able to play it out.
Here we see Bonnie displaying an excellent wheel and a rush down the zone. And a good shot as well.
Bonnie playing it in the corner here. As Isaiah takes it. Still in the corner. Bonnie.
Bonnie wins that battle. Oh, let's see Connor.
Keeps it in the zone.
Keeps it in the zone.
Great hustle there. No one in front.
Oh, here's
Connor
Connor.
tries again. Misses that net.
Wraps around the board. Oh, and Duncan cannot keep it in the zone. Here we have Aiden picking up the puck.
That is Ben circulating around the zone.
That is my bad.
All good. Duncan applying pressure. Bonnie takes a shot
Right.
into the chest
Right
of
into
the
the
Berlin
chest.
goalie.
It's a pretty good shift. We saw a lot of back and forth between Berlin and the Huskies. Let's see what we can bring out of this next face-off.
Taking that face off, we have Kenny again with Trevor and
And-
Zach on his wing.
And Z-Wood. Oh, shot from Kunzo. Right off the post.
Wow.
What a rip. Oh, right up to Kunzo again. Great look. Oh, lovely tip. Just couldn't get in. Kept in the zone.
Our Husky defensemen are doing a great job with keeping these pucks in deep.
Possibly our strongest Husky defenseman for this team, Kunzo and Allen, are on the point, leading to some strong shots and kept in the zone.
Berlin is able to cover that puck up.
A good shift all around right there.
Kunzo and Allen are still out. Quite the shift here. Point
Quick-
shot right into that Berlin goalie's glove.
Nice quick shot by Allen right there. Get it on the net. Fortunately, no one was there to tip it, but good luck altogether.
Berlin able to break it out.
Honestly, what a lovely saucer pass that was right across that far
Up
point.
to Jason.
Oh, here's Kunzo. Number 3 for Berlin. Doing a great job.
Cam Pack, I believe is his name.
And pack.
And the Huskies try and break it out, but it is chipped into the bench.
Honestly, we saw a lot of those in our game yesterday, too.
That's true.
Huskies love chipping into the bench, even
Yeah.
though it's not the best play.
Yep. Bonnie wins that faceoff back for the Huskies.
Here's Connor. Looking wide to Aiden. Oh, and a lovely pass right over to Bonnie. Misses the net, unfortunately.
Back behind the Berlin net. Over to Jason. Around the puck.
Ooh, and Bonnie.
Back over to Evan Poulin. And they break it up. Down the ice over is Jason.
Ooh, and a great shot from the far side by number 12, their assistant captain for Berlin, Jason.
And Will is able to cover up here for our Huskies.
Absolutely. Now, Emma, I'm noticing somewhat of a short bench on the Berlin side. How do you think that can impact the rest of the game?
Well, we see here Huskies are capitalizing early with a lot of shots, which will get the Berlin players tired. So as long as we keep the puck moving, I think Berlin will get tired pretty quickly due
Yeah.
to the lack of players.
Yeah, great call. Here's Kenny. High stick. Oh, I guess not. My bad. Oh, here's Ben. Keeping control of it. Oh,
Huskies are able to take it out of the zone, but Berlin gains possession again. Number 6, that is Connor Lamone.
you see Duncan do a nice job of keeping him to the outside so he can't get an easy shot. Oh, and it's stopped by Z-Wood right there. Oh, but unfortunately is dumped back in by their captain, number 6.
Here is Duncan, attempting to break it up.
Right over to Z-Wood. Unfortunately doesn't connect, but it was a great look altogether.
Jumps right over his stick as the Huskies go to the bench for a change.
Right back in.
Cross ice pass over to David. David Young in the corner. Back up to Connor. Still in the corner.
Oh.
Norris could not catch that pass as the Huskies fall to an icing call here with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period.
We saw a lot in that last shift, especially. Huskies are trying to make a lot of cross ice passes to that far side winger, which can lead a lot to odd man rushes and some really good opportunities. I believe the Huskies, if they connect them, would lead to some goal scoring opportunities. Kunso battling it out. Here we go. Kunso showing his speed. It's going down.
Wide with speed.
Right over to Matt.
Over to Matt.
And a shot.
Great opportunity there as Kunso keeps his head up, looking for his teammates to pass to. Around the net here.
Oh, Allen gets a quick shot, unfortunately blocked out.
Norris down for the pressure. Huskies keep it in the zone. Here's Chase.
Oh.
Matt hits the ice. Norris, backhand. Could not get it to that net.
It's number 18 for Berlin. Shoots it wide. And it looks like, yep, it'll be an icing call. Berlin is doing a great job of keeping up the pressure against our Huskies. And similarly, our Huskies are not slowing down, taking every opportunity they get, like we just saw with that amazing rush from Kunso and Matt. As you see a little fist bump on the bench, these Huskies are ready to get back into it.
Evan calling for the puck.
Battle along the wall. Looks like Berlin will win. Here's number 12, the assistant captain, coming down with speed.
But could not connect here with Cam.
Good defense by Ben, keeping him to the outside.
Misses that net.
Oh, and here's Connor.
Evan.
Battle along the wall.
Huskies try and break it out here, staying on that wall.
Duncan with the backhand. Unfortunately,
Keeps it in.
Berlin takes it.
Jason brings it around the back of the Huskies net, over to number 2, I believe.
Kept in. We're seeing a great forecheck by Berlin here. Huskies cannot break it out. Duncan battling along the wall with 2 of Berlin's players. And here's Bonnie joining in too. Now personally, oh, and it's out. There we go. I hate those. Those happen all too often. Here we have a shot blocked.
Nice save here by Will.
Oh!
Bonnie pressuring that defense.
Here we go, Bonnie. Coming down with Slotnick. Right over to Slotnick. Unfortunately cannot handle it. Oh, and a great poke check by Allen. Here's Kunso. Keeping it in, showing his stuff.
Huskies keep that puck in. Over is Kunso. Nice move.
And Kunso dangling the entire Berlin team there.
Berlin is able to ice that puck again.
Being icing. Dang, Kunso absolutely, respectfully demolished the defense there. We also saw a little bit of a battle along the boards where the puck was stagnant. I know as a forward, I personally hate those because they waste time and it's really tough to get the puck moving.
Chasing that puck now is Allen. Connor Lamone coming hard. Over to Kunso. Back to Allen. Kunso. Huskies break that puck out. Matthew dumps the puck in.
Ooh, a good angle there, but Allen comes out with it. Here's the rush.
On his backhand.
Showing nice patience there, waiting for an open opportunity.
Around the net.
Kunso's right at the point. Shot from the point. Ooh, and a good chip.
Back behind the net is Trevor. Trevor Chu.
Oh, we have a 2-on-1, but Allen is faster. Keeps control. Berlin unfortunately gets it. Ooh, a good play by there for Kenny right there. Z-Wood with the flick up. Caught by number 18 for Berlin.
Matthew Gange.
Offsides. Here's an opportunity for a breakout. As you see Coach Shabbat saying head up. Good call there. Here's Duncan. Oh. looks like a too many men call, as there are indeed 6 players on the ice for the Huskies.
Someone was a little too excited and didn't want to sit.
Now, the way too many men calls work is because it's a full team penalty. You have to choose one player who is on the ice currently to go sit the 2 minutes, and that's normally a strategic thing.
Unfortunately, that penalty falls to Ben Stelmach.
Here we have the Huskies penalty kill. Looks like they need one more, and there's Kunso.
Unfortunate call, as the Huskies only had 12 seconds left in this period.
Ooh, good block by Kenny right there, showing his speed and ability to attack the puck. And that's the end of the first. In the second period, the Huskies will start with a penalty. Oh. Now, the way our JV games work is they have a split second period, meaning the second period will start with 7:30. And when that 7:30 is up, the ice will be made, it'll be flooded, Huskies will get a break, and then come back again for that second half of the second period and the entirety of the third. So a short break here to strategize for both teams. Now, Emma, what are you noticing in this first period?
Well, I see Berlin is falling to a lot of icings. I think that's due to their lack of players. And Huskies are able to capitalize, forcing a lot of shots here on Anthony Pizzuto, the Berlin goaltender. I think as long as the Huskies maintain that pressure and amount of shots, they have a high probability of taking the win in this game. What about you?
I completely agree. As you said, Berlin was falling to a lot of icings, but I do see a lot of opportunities gained, especially by their captains. Number 6 and number 3 for Berlin are doing a great job of keeping their heads level and getting good opportunities. But also we have the Huskies, like, relentlessly. Kenny's doing a great job of attacking the puck. Bonnie, Allen, and Kunso are sticking out to me, especially this game, by getting strong shots and making smart plays, keeping their heads up and being patient.
Agreed.
And they will switch sides. Now for this PK, it looks like we have Kenny, Duncan, Kunso, and Chase. Wonderful. And we're done. We're off to the second period. And right into the penalty box. Sometimes those are a little bit hard. And as it was off of a Berlin player, it will go into their zone.
Isaiah Maddox probably trying to break that puck out off the boards, but is unable to control it and goes into the penalty box.
Sometimes it's really hard to get that pinpoint, and you end up throwing it somewhere you don't need to.
Huskies win that face-off, but Kunso cannot keep it in the zone. Dumps it in. Pressuring is Kenny.
Here's Duncan.
Dumps it in the zone again, as the Huskies are still on that penalty kill. And Berlin is able to dump it in the zone.
Now right on net, so no icing. Kunso, caught by Berlin, but here's Kenny.
Coming in with speed at center ice, tries to dangle, fumbles the puck into the corner.
Showing his aggression and tenacity, even on a PK. That is definitely a strategy that is working out for him.
Berlin attempts to break the puck out at center ice. Kenny here with speed. Into the corner, gets hit.
Absolutely relentless, though, and that's working out for him well this shift. Here's Kunso, keeping it in.
Nice hold there.
Great job by the Huskies here, keeping it in Berlin's zone on a PK, which is especially good.
Great possession by the Huskies as Berlin comes down, avoids a hit by Bonnie. Down the right side.
Duncan unfortunately misses the hip check, but Bonnie's here. Here's Bonnie, and it is cleared. Great job by Bonnie right there.
Both teams for the change. As Connor's down to pressure. Huskies out of the Berlin zone.
Bonnie again doing a great job of clearing it. Berlin's goalie will take it.
Nice play by that goalie with confidence behind his net. Berlin breaks that puck out and is able to be kept
Caught
in
by
here.
Allen. And a shot that misses the net wide. Chip out. Controlled by the Huskies and right back in. This is a great PK. And it looks like sides are even. Looks like Aiden will go out. Ben will go to the bench. Let's see what we can do with a 5-on-5.
Back to Allen. Breaks it up to Bonnie. Over to Connor.
Lovely pass, and Connor gets a shot deflected up into the net. Bonnie doing a great job there of keeping his head up.
Great chances here for the Huskies. That power play was something special.
Yeah, the Berlin could not capitalize whatsoever. Huskies just keeping it in their zone on a penalty kill. So great job right there. Great way to start off the second period. Looks like Huskies need another player. We're having a little bit trouble here with putting the appropriate amount of players on the ice. There's Aiden.
Chase back. Doesn't win that faceoff though. Here is number 18. That is Matthew Gage.
Kept in by Kunso. Here we have Kunso and Allen again. Dynamic duo on defense, giving us some great opportunities so far.
Over to Aiden.
Aiden keeping it in. Oh, unfortunately.
Back to Kunso. Kunso dumps that in. Back to the Berlin defenseman.
In a cross-ice pass. You see some support by the Husky student section. And a big hit there. Here's Aiden. Oh,
Tries
the
to break
board
that puck out.
just can't get out. Number 6. Stuffed in by Kunso. Here's Aiden coming around.
Tries to jam it up the boards. Kunso back around the Huskies net now.
Kunso showing a good wheel. Ooh, and a lovely move there.
As Kunso
Down
tries to
the
go
ice.
coast to coast.
Kept on
Takes a shot
sides.
just over that net.
Kunso got a deadly shot. Unfortunately, he missed the net. Oh, good chip out. Good physicality there by Norris. Number 9 absolutely did a somersault.
Huskies stay on sides. Blocked away by the Berlin goaltender.
Nice shot there by Duncan. And here's Berlin's captain. Stopped by Matt. Lovely poke check.
Berlin goes for the change. Matt over to Norris.
Oh, and Norris with that drop pass.
Nice pass over to Duncan.
Great
Duncan
play.
brings it in.
Duncan
Nice
shot off the
save.
dome.
Hit by Kenny into the corner. Back up to Ben. Point shot. Tries to get through. I believe that hit a shin pad in front.
Shinnies are a defenseman's worst nightmare from point shots, honestly. Oh, some
Nice
back-to-back.
passing sequence here by Berlin.
Just a little bit faster and they would have totally had a shot off.
In the corners, Landon and Ben with Kenny.
Oh, and
Up
a
to
point
the
shot.
point. Nice save into the corner.
Solid point shot right there. Not a lot of traffic in front. Got right to the net. Good block by Z-Wood.
At the point again, dumps it in. Behind the Huskies net. Here is Duncan. Attempts to break it up to Trevor.
Great look for
two.
Trevor. Oh, absolutely catches that shot. Oh, and Trevor's going in. Icing.
That was a good attempt, though, to get it out of the zone. If only it would have gone higher instead of further, the Huskies could have gone on a partial breakaway. But unfortunately, they followed that icing call, and the faceoff is down in the Huskies' defensive zone.
As opposed to both of our varsity teams, the JV team can change during icing, so it is a strategy that they can implement into their game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's something I noticed. I was like, oh my goodness, they can change.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I would be too.
You don't really change.
Nope.
Oh, and here's a rush from Allen. Oh, absolutely deking him. Oh, and a good look for the slot. Bonnie was right there. Quick shot by Kunso.
In the corner, Kunso unable to keep it in. Chasing is Allen. Will able to play it out to his defenseman, Allen. Up to Aiden. Aiden attempts to break it out. And
Uh-oh.
Bonnie does with his strength and speed down the ice,
Here's-
one-on-one.
Here's Bonnie showing his patience. Looks
Up to
Kunso.
Amazing pass. Great save by that Berlin goaltender. Anthony.
Oh, and looks like a rush for number 3. Unfortunately, bad pass and an icing. Oh, that would have been a great play. Right there, we just saw Bonnie keep an absolute level head, not give the puck away, shoot it right up to Kunso, who got a strong point shot. So great play right there by Bonnie and Kunso. Let's see if the Huskies can capitalize on this next face-off.
Now, I don't see a disadvantage really now with JV with icing since they can change. Might be beneficial as the crowd gets into it.
Now, we love our student section. Today is a blackout, so all of our students will be wearing black to support the boys JV and boys varsity team.
Berlin in their defensive zone. Matthew tries to chip it up, maintains possession, passes it over.
Great look cross ice.
Kale cannot.
And here's number 6. Oh, nice job by Duncan.
Behind the Huskies net.
Great job by Duncan right there. Duncan with the puck.
Nice
Deacon
dangles.
out. Showing great level-headedness as a defenseman. Here's a rush. Unfortunately, it's
coast to coast.
3-on-1.
Number 11 for Berlin, that is Cage Martin.
Another cross-ice pass. This time able
Up
to
to
connect.
Connor Lamone, and is gloved by your Huskies goaltender, Will Eckhart.
Now, both these teams, I'm noticing, they're both trying to incorporate a lot of the cross-ice passing so that they can get that burst of speed and opportunity on that far side. I know it's implemented a lot in our games and the boys varsity games, so it's great to see it coming here and really connecting well. Kenny showing a strong face-off. Picked up by Trevor. Wide shot to Z-Wood. Oh, unfortunately picked up by number 8 for Berlin. Up the boards. Here's Allen. And a
Chips
nice
it in.
chip in. Really good strategy there with high amount of traffic in front of him.
Blocker down by your Berlin goaltender. Kunso dumps the puck in off the boards. Up to number 8 for Berlin. Back to Kunso. Back to number 8.
And with these last seconds, Berlin will hold it.
And that does it for the first period here. Your Kent Hill Huskies JV hockey team up 1-0. Sorry, that's
halfway through the second period.
my bad.
It's all right.
It's a bit confusing.
Yeah, it's definitely a different change of rules. Here we will flood. We're going to get some nice clean sheet of ice, and we'll come back to you in a bit after the flood's done.
back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the hill to start the second half of that second period as your Huskies are up 1-0 to start.
And we see another chip out. We were loving those this game. Oh, and we're going to try to get out of the net. And there it is. We're seeing a lot more Husky sport in the student section as more people have come up. Additionally, on top of the Alphon, we're seeing a lot of support from our boys Varsity as well. And dumped into the zone. Oh, Connor takes a tumble right.
Bonnie's able to...
With this newly made ice, it is a little bit harder to keep traction. And here's Connor. In the feet. Poked out by Berlin. Here's a rush. Oh, number 3 absolutely demolished by Kunso.
Behind the Huskies net.
Nice hit by Allen. Oh, and Kunso's just not let him have it whatsoever. We're seeing a clear display of size. Kunso's just absolutely a brick wall there.
Bonnie dangles, tries. Back up to the defenseman.
Show his patience again with that nice shot. Allen just couldn't connect with that open slot there.
Is blocked away by that Berlin goaltender.
It's number 3 again.
D. Back over to Allen.
Kenny.
Connects with Kenny. Down.
Ooh, and offsides.
Unlucky for your Huskies here.
Those are really hard to take, especially when you're like Kenny having a nice clean rush in. A little bit frustrating, but let's see him bounce back here. Right here we have Kenny centering Z Wood and Trevor Chu with Ben and Duncan on the D side.
Kenny wins that back. Ben dumps it in.
Classic strategy, dump and chase.
Kenny with the pressure, down and deep, maintains possession, down behind. Berlin attempts to break it out. Here is Kale. Trevor dumps that puck in, goes, pressures.
Berlin defenseman here.
Pressures on Cage.
Right up to the wing.
Chips it around Z-Wood.
And Kenny showing a great forecheck, keeping it in the zone. Right over to Duncan. Can Duncan keep it in? Yes, he can.
Does. Backhands it back into the zone over to Trevor Chu. To Kenny.
Looking for that
Doesn't
slot.
Connect,
Here's
connects
Ben.
with Ben instead. Misses the net. Wide.
Oh, and here we have a one-on-one. Ooh, and a good move right there. Moving open it.
Turns to a 3-on-1.
And they just can't get a shot off. Good, smart heads-up play by their captain, number 6 for Berlin. Knowing that he couldn't get past Ben right there, so taking a nice stop, looking for an open player.
Great pressure there in the Husky zone by Connor Lamone.
And the icing will be called off as the goalie for Berlin will poke it out.
Great play. Here's Kale into the zone.
Shot.
David Young. David blocks that on the shin pad.
Kunso looking for a wheel, seeing that pressure, going the opposite direction. Great heads-up play. Dangles around both of those guys.
All three.
All 3.
Wow.
Here we have a 2-on-1 with Allen going wide, and they just can't get a shot off.
No call
Kunso
by
thinks
the
that there
refs.
should have been a call there. Shot just off the pads.
Hard shot by Allen into the corner. Here's Matt with Kunso. Back to Matt, over to Kunso in the corner. Back up to Kale in the zone, all alone now.
And Chance doing a great job of D right there. Right up the boards. Looks like no icing. Great job. Nice control.
Over to Kunso.
Kept in.
Up to Cage.
Great job by Allen there, keeping it in. Huskies forecheck is showing its stuff. As we're getting a line change for both forwards.
Evan Slotnick and Bonnie are out now. Over around the...
Here's Bonnie.
Dumps it back in to, I believe that is Matthew.
Bonnie again, showing patience right up to Allen. Great chance right there.
Point blank shot, but misses the net again.
Bonnie absolutely dominating, keeping a level head and steady patience there. Always making the right play, looking for that open player.
Checked along the boards is Matt.
Bonnie again.
Over.
Great pass by Allen, seeing that the traffic in front of the net, he could not get a proper shot off.
Tries in the zone, but comes across the crease.
Looks like an icing.
I believe so.
We saw especially right there in that last play, Huskies just absolutely dominated Berlin in their defensive zone. They could not get a rush off and ended up icing the puck, which in this league they do get a change. So that is beneficial for them, but it's still a face-off in their zone.
That's right.
Oh, Bonnie's going off the
Might have
ice.
been some kind of mask violation. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I didn't
Hopefully he
see a
comes back.
call. Oh, and a big hit by Duncan.
As the goalie swallows it up on Connor's shot.
We hear some big support from the boys varsity getting ready for their game. Pounding on the glass, zone support.
A bit later on, we have our rivalry game. Kents Hill Varsity Boys versus Hebron.
Absolutely, that's going to be a barn burner for sure.
Definitely. In the corner, here's Connor. Maintains possession. Back, still in that corner. Over to number 3, that is Cam Pack.
This kid's absolutely showing his speed right around, beats Ben Pino, but he's forced outside. Oh, and a great look to the slot there.
That's Ben Stalmack.
Good glove there by the Kensal goalie. Wait, what? Did I get the name wrong again? I'm so sorry. That is my bad. Shoot, my bad. I'm having a rough day today. Absolutely not Ben Pino. That's a different kid who goes to this school. I got a little excited there.
Blocked away by Will. Up to the point.
Oh, and dangles around Trevor, but Kunsa's there to support.
Kunsa
Here we have a 3-on-1.
dangles around, but misses that net. Unfortunately, if the Huskies want to dominate in this game, they're going to have to hit the net. Kenny down to pressure, skating in hard, avoids a collision. Again is Kenny. Misses the net again. Huskies need to learn how to keep their shots down. As a goalie, you love it though. When they miss the net, they're like, better luck next time, I guess.
I can speak from experience.
I can speak from plenty of experience. I love it when players miss the net.
I personally, as a player, don't like it when I miss the net. So we have a disagreement there.
Well,
here's Kenny.
We're going to get fired from this job.
Emma. Okay, here's Chance wrapping around the board to Kunso. Showing some speed.
Back up to Kunso.
Oh.
Berlin keeps it in the zone.
Berlin doing a good
Over to
job.
Allen.
Oh, Allen.
Allen takes it behind the Huskies net. Got to stay focused here. Back up to Matt. Matt cannot break it out. Nice glove save by your Huskies goaltender, Will Eckhart.
Strong point shot for number 11 for Berlin right there.
Bonnie comes back onto the ice. He must have had some problem with his helmet or maybe a mask issue.
Bonnie's back. What a pivotal leader for this team. Again, my apologies for the name wrong. I wasn't very professional of me, but I will do better in the future.
We love Ben Pino, though.
No,
Don't
he's a
get me
great
wrong.
kid. I just got my Bens mixed up. They look nothing alike. Oh, and some cheers for Matt from the student section.
He's a favorite among our fans here.
Absolute fan favorite as a new hockey player, but showing his passion.
Gets through from the point. Nice save by Will. Back up to the point again. Down low. Sticked away into the corner. Is that
up on the net, so
That it is.
not sure which team was deflected off of, but it looks like it'll be, yeah, so most likely off the Huskies as the puck remains in the zone for this next faceoff.
I believe it came off of Will, our goaltender's stick. I couldn't really tell.
Honestly, better than in the net. Gonna be dead honest right there.
I completely agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Ribani shutting down that. Oh,
As
the end of the second half. Now, Emma, I'm wondering, as these players, sometimes they're used to 3 periods and not being chopped up halfway through. Do you think that would throw them off a little bit of not being able to get in their proper groove?
well, I feel that for most of our JV Huskies here, most of them just started playing hockey this year, so I don't think they know much different, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel for maybe a more experienced player, it might throw them off a little bit. But I feel that our Huskies are can take on any challenge that they're presented with.
Absolutely great call. And here we see, right on the bench, Carson, unfortunately not able to play today, but he's talking with the current goalie, like showing him some nice
Will
like,
Uckert getting
yep.
some praise. Yep.
nice gestures. Carson supporting his teammate right there. Some big,
Lucas also looking sharp right there.
absolutely. Lucas is on the both Huskies unable to play today are on the bench, showing their support.
Great support.
That's what you really need in a team right there. Will showing his flow right there, just for a second.
I was just going to mention that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
blonde hair caught
But
my eye.
But he's got absolutely dominating the flow game right there. Probably the best on his team. So points there for being great goalie and having great flow. Pivotal in hockey for the boys.
Oh, yeah.
And we will just begin the third period.
We've been exposed.
No. Oh, by the way, we haven't introduced ourselves in the third period. I'm Lauren. I'm a forward defenseman on the girls varsity ice hockey team.
And I'm Emma Gardner. I'm a goaltender on the Kent Hill girls varsity ice hockey team as well.
Absolutely.
We had an unfortunate loss. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
I try to forget about it. It was very sad. 4-0
Yeah.
loss against Hoosac.
Can't connect, but
We
we're
did
gonna
put up a good fight. I have to say, everyone gave their best effort, but couldn't put the puck in the back.
Here's
the
Connor.
Puck in the back of the net.
Looks wide. We've seen a lot of Huskies making good decisions, not shooting right away, looking for that open person.
Nice back check here by the Huskies as number 12, Jason Sweet, comes down.
Absolute speed demon there.
Aiden misses the puck, attempting to break it out. Ben.
The right bend this time. Going down. Looks to shoot between the legs. Good defensive play by number 18.
Deflected away. In behind the Berlin net. Here is Connor in the corner. Takes it away. Berlin breaks it out. This is number 3,
Again.
Cam Pack.
This kid's doing a great job today.
Avoids the hit.
Big point shot just above the net. Trevor Shoot looking to poke out wide. A nice give and go to Aiden. Unfortunately doesn't connect.
Good pressure by
And that'll be an icing as it was just below the red line trying to dump it in. Unfortunate for Berlin. It's got to be frustrating for him.
I feel that the rules should be consistent throughout hockey, though, with icing, because I feel that the icing in this league is an escape route almost because they don't have any penalty for changing players or anything. There's no consequence for that.
Yeah, it is a different
Has
strategy.
its pros and cons, I guess.
Absolutely. And outside of our prep league, I do believe it's like this as well. Big save by the Berlin goalie with a lot of traffic in the net. Good job shutting that down.
Anthony Pizzuto, standing tall, let one unfortunate goal in early in the first period, but since then it stood.
Oh, and we see some dancing on the bench from Norris. And a big point shot. Great length, not too high, ready for a tip. Unfortunately, no tip was there. Kenny taking the ice, but he's right back on his feet.
Dumps it down deep is Joe.
Oh,
Back
and
up
here's
to
Kenny.
On a 2-on-1 for the
2-on-1, beating him wide.
On his backhand, nice save
And
by
a
the
good
goalie.
stop. And you see some excitement from the Kensal student section as well. As they yell for Evan, who was that high person. The demand amongst the student section is high. Oh. We're hearing some excitement from the student section. Ooh, just misses that slot pass.
Slotnick misses the slot pass.
Hey! No, I'm sorry. Oh!
Oh! Hits the deck as Trevor
Here's
shoots.
Allen. just could not put it on net.
Attempting to pass over to Chase, but he fumbles.
We're hearing a lot of excitement
Back up to
out
Duncan.
of the student section.
Chips it in, keeps it in, Duncan.
Duncan
On net.
doing a great
Sticked
job.
away by the goaltender. Matt keeps it in to Chase. Back to Berlin. Berlin maintains possession. Up to Matt again.
Matt.
Dumps it in.
Hey, good job, Matt, keeping it in. What an absolute G. Oh, and Matt's ready.
Up to Norris. Norris just under his stick.
Here's the captain
Back
for
checks.
Berlin. Moving down.
That is Connor Lamone again. Said his name a few times now. He's doing great for your Berlin team.
All captains on the Berlin, I'm noticing, are strong players, keeping it a nice close game against the Huskies, as an icing will be called. As we have 11:52 left in the third period. Huskies were able to put a good one in the first period, but haven't been able to capitalize since. What are we thinking, Emma? You think we can get another one?
Well, you know, as a goalie, I always want the most goals scored on the opposing goaltender. But you know, 1-0 win, is always better than a loss. So
Absolutely. Some speed out of Duncan right there. To Bonnie. Bonnie breaks through. Great play by that goalie right there. The Husky section proclaims that Evan should have been open. Now, Emma, what's your opinion on goalies stepping out there on that rush?
Well, I guess it's all situational. In this play, it was a 2-on-0, so it was great the goalie was aware and he made that choice. But sometimes it's a tough call because if you come out and you miss the puck, I've done that before, unfortunately.
Absolutely demolished.
It's embarrassing. It's quite embarrassing, I have to say. But, you know, he made the right call.
Here's
Here's
Evan!
Slotnick down.
Oh, Deeks!
Around.
Shot on net.
Nice save by the Berlin goalie as
And
the crowd goes
The
wild.
student section goes absolutely crazy for Evan right there. Gets some fist bumps from his teammate. A good opportunity for him as Shabbat's talking to the ref.
Bonnie gets taken off the ice
Again?
again. Must be something wrong with his
Having a
mask
rough
or
day.
something. I'm not really sure. I'd
I'm
like
not
to get
sure.
a word on that. It looks unfortunate.
I
Some
believe-
of your varsity hockey boys over by that locker room, but unsure of why he has to go off again.
Yeah, especially since I believe Kents Hill for sports went mask optional the other day, but I'm not sure if it carries over here. Big face-off.
I'm unsure if Berlin is a public school or not. That might be why we're still masked.
Oh, and
Possibly.
absolutely demolished right there by Allen without even making contact. And Allen absolutely whips through almost 3 defensemen. Kunso there just, oh. And that'll be a tripping
Number 12, Jason Sweet hits the deck as Kunso
as
on
we
your Kensal Huskies takes that tripping call for
And
2
we-
minutes in the box.
we hear some discourse amongst the student section who disagreed with that call, but nonetheless, I think that's a pretty fair trip. Now we're seeing some rowdy student section, and as a player, I know the rowdier the student section, the more rowdy I get out on the ice. So let's see if that carries through.
Nice attempt here by Berlin on that power play. Kent Hill on the penalty kill.
As a reminder, when you're on a power play, you can ice the puck fairly without a stoppage of play. Oh, and a good step up. Nice read right there by Duncan.
Kenny pressuring in on Connor Lamone. Tripped out. No call. Huskies break it out again. Pressuring his chase.
Good stop right there. Oh, and
Big hit at
Kenny
center ice by Kenny.
showing his courage and being unafraid to attack the puck. I personally admire that a lot.
You can see the fire in his eyes when he skates by, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Berlin really pressuring with only.
Ooh, and a goal! Backhand by number 12, your assistant captain for Berlin.
It was a nice goal, but unfortunate for the Huskies on this penalty kill. Kunso comes off out of the box and will leave onto the bench.
Now, what an unfortunate goal, but definitely a clean one.
Yep.
Number 12, Jason for Berlin, the assistant captain, absolutely dominating there, showing his stuff.
Huskies need to keep the pressure on if they want to come out of this game with 2 points.
Here he is again. Oh, stopped by Kunso.
Connor pressuring with Matt.
Great D and a good connect up, but ooh,
Fell into his
Allen,
stick.
offsides. Now we saw some.
Back up to Connor. Berlin takes it out. Offside call. Delayed offside. Huskies.
And dumped right back in.
Here's Matt pressuring. Back around the Berlin.
Now,
goal.
strangely, we're not seeing a lot of a forecheck here, except Connor keeping in, doing a good job.
He has looking for someone to pass to here.
Oh, if there's just that high slot player.
Norris falls into the boards. As Allen is back.
And that'll be no icing. Oh,
Huskies try
good
to
luck.
break it out. Allen to Kenny, but intercepted here. Berlin. Trevor Choop dumps it in. Pressuring now. Choop and number 11 for Berlin. That is Cage Martin.
Oh, and here's number 6, getting the puck that was able to squirt out. Here we have
Lamone
a
down the ice.
clean 2-on-2. Stops, waits for
Nice
support from
save.
his teammates. Good save.
Rebound to Kenny.
Right
up
up.
to the point.
And a
Slap shot by
one-timer.
Cage.
You know, number 11 showing his ability to be one of the strongest
Hewitt
defensive shooters on his team.
up over. Intercepted. Kenny attempts to break it out. Cannot. Into the corner with Kunso. Kenny and Kunso with number 9 for Berlin. That is David Young. Zeewood tries to break it out. Block shot in front is Kenny. And Huskies go for a change as Zeewood pressures down the ice. Turns around now.
Good
Huskies
keeping by
onside.
Duncan. Remains on sides. And dumped in.
Let's go, Huskies!
As the crowd gets into it. Evan Slutman dumps the puck in.
Let's go, Huskies!
Regrouping is the Huskies.
Now, our student section Huskies are very particular about their Let's Go Huskies, keeping it at, oh, and a call there. Unfortunately, an elbow called on Duncan. Sometimes for checking, or if you're unfamiliar with the rules of checking, raising your elbow high so that it contacts with the head or a little bit higher, like the neck area, is not allowed for a clean check. Even though girls don't check, we do know how to properly, and you should do it with your shoulder and not your elbow. And sometimes it's just an easy mistake, and one that is clearly not intentional. Shot.
Kunso tangled up.
Great backhand to clear by Allen.
The Berlin goalie plays it out. Here is number 14 for your Huskies. That is Bonnie.
Kunso with the great pickup right there. Number 12's kept on the outside, looking for his teammates. Let's see what they set up.
Up to the defenseman. Gets through. Sticked away by Will. Misses the net.
Great shot there, and just out. Now as Berlin regroups,
number 3. That is Camp Pack into the zone. Down, wide with speed, stops on the goal line. Behind the net. Kunso rims it around all the way down the ice.
Nice clear there. Now let's see how Berlin will break this out.
This Berlin goaltender here, Anthony Pizzuto, has done a great job with playing the puck and being confident with his stick.
Absolutely, as we saw in that last period, he stepped up on that 2-on-0, like shutting down Huskies' attempt at a clean shot.
Definitely. This has been a very close game thanks to the goaltenders as well.
Right up.
Up to the point.
And a shot.
Covered by Will Eckhart with about 5 minutes left in the third period.
Now, as we come down to our final 5 minutes, Emma, what do you think new strategies can be implemented by the Huskies or Berlin to get that edge in next goal?
Well, I think both teams just have to maintain possession and get shots to the net. I've seen a lot of shots go over the net, next to the net, around the net, but not too many really have hit the net. And I think for the Huskies or for Berlin to take the win in this game, they got to really hit the net. That's the only way they're going to win.
Absolutely, you got to hit the net to score. Completely agree with that. There's no other way around it. Here's Bonnie coming in. Oh, good toe drag.
Takes it around, backhand.
And backhand. Oh.
Gloved away by the Berlin goaltender, Pizzuto.
Nice clean
Big
hit right there for
by
Bonnie. Shutting down number 7. Putting snow.
Landon hits the ice.
Oh, and here's Connor. Low shot. Just blocked. This goalie's doing a great job of shutting down low shots, I'm noticing especially. I'm wondering if the Huskies should shoot a little higher.
Yeah.
Oh, and we see some new strategies as the Huskies float one high to try to get an odd man rush. And here's Connor. Shoot over to Kenny. Great pass. And just gloved.
Great save by Anthony Pizzuto.
Connor's down. And he's good. He's good. Now Connor just absolutely dominated that play right there. As we were saying, new strategies. Floating high, waiting for Kenny. Wide open, takes a clean shot.
Maybe so, yep.
Kunso.
Kenny wins that.
Ooh,
Is blocked. That one's going to hurt in the morning.
Student section goes wild. I know, I've blocked a Kunso shot personally myself. Not pleasant experience, but he's got one heck of a shot. Absolutely rips it. And what will be called as an icing.
And now we have 3 minutes and 42 seconds here left in the third with a 1-1 tie game.
You see everybody on the edge of their seats. It was a close game.
Kenny taking that face off again for the Huskies with Trevor Chute and Z-Wood on his wing. Back up to the point.
Shot in through traffic. Just
Deflected into
misses.
the corner.
Z-Wood keeping it in.
Behind the net, goalie's worst nightmare in the corner. And his glove down as it gets a little physical. Might be a little hugging going on. All in good fun.
Some nice support. It's almost Valentine's Day. You gotta show our love for our opponents.
Oh yeah.
Now, Emma, you mentioned goalie's worst nightmare behind the net there. Could you elaborate a little bit?
Well, I feel that when the puck is in close, especially with a lot of traffic around, there's a lot higher probability of something hitting maybe a stick or skate, and you don't see it with a lot of traffic. Also potential for injuries there.
Ooh. True, thank you. Oh, and a big Eva Kunsos. You hear the student section show their support.
The game's getting a little frisky here with only 3 minutes left to go.
Absolutely.
Both teams trying to fight for that singular goal, or a few, to get up on the scoreboard.
Oh,
Up to Matt.
Kept in by Berlin. Almost an offsides. Clappy from the Hashies there that missed the net. Allen.
Berlin keeps it in, backhands it, passes Matt's stick to Kunso. Kunso with the hit, avoids.
Oh, Matt, yeah, with the hit there. Oh, and 2 for Kunso.
Time running low now. Huskies need to maintain possession in order to score.
Oh,
Up to
Evan.
Evan
Will be
shoots
iced.
it down. And that is an icing call on the Huskies.
An unfortunate ice as the Huskies were getting a little bit desperate there to clear it out of their zone.
Evan is unsure of the call, though.
Oh, that's all right. We have a lot of new Huskies, new to hockey, new to the sport. I'm glad to see more people coming into it, as
Very
well
much
as
so.
our first South African player, Lucas, unfortunately not playing today.
Sebastian.
Frick, I'm doing such a bad job. My apologies. Lucas is from Germany. Sebastian is our
at
South
home.
African.
He's at home.
Oh, and Bonnie takes a trip. My sincerest apologies for Sebastian there.
Maybe he's watching. No, he's not
He's on
watching.
the-
Geronimo, our cameraman, is saying he's not watching, unfortunately. That's too bad.
I was so on top of it too. I'm really struggling today.
Well, it's a Monday, you know.
That's true.
You got to start somewhere.
1:58 left in the third. Now, we see Berlin fall to a penalty. This is a pivotal moment for the Huskies here, having a man up for the rest of the game. No, yeah, that did, yeah, not sure if that did touch the glove of one of the Berlin players.
It looked like it might have hit him in the glove, maybe a stick or something on the bench.
Definitely did. Oh, and Huskies are standing up.
They're getting excited. With a minute and 52 seconds here remaining in the third period with a 1-1 tie. Kenny tries to one-time it, but it passes him right over.
Oh, and
Back
a
up to the
great,
point of
great
Kunso.
drop pass. Kunso sent it across to Bonnie. Shot them point.
Deflected off of a stick, doesn't get through. Back up to Kenny. And is covered by
Nice
Pizzuto.
job.
.130 remaining in the third.
Oh, looks like a, no, I thought there was going to be a timeout called. Coach Shabbat is excited on the bench.
Over to Kunso.
Right, Kunso.
Keeps it in the zone.
They're showing a nice little bit of an uneven umbrella for the power play.
Bonnie behind the net, breaks it out to Kenny.
Trying to hit Kenny. Ooh, just cleared.
Back to Bonnie.
Bonnie doing a nice wheel there.
Back behind the Huskies net.
And we will have the final minute of play. Looks wide, just misses, but Kunso, let's see if he can beat it. Oh.
Icing on the Huskies.
Now, actually, I'm not sure there. So in our league, and I believe the boys varsity, if you beat the opposing team to the tops of the circle, the icing will be called off. But here with the different icing rules, I'm not quite sure. And there, Kunso didn't win the race regardless.
Yeah, I'm not certain on that one either, but I do remember in our games that is the case.
Mm-hmm. Trevor Chu looking for that. Showing his speed.
Another
It's just
icing.
an icing. Ooh. Huskies are desperate here for a nice opportunity.
Still on that power play.
34 seconds left. Now, hockey, you can score really, really quickly. Some of the professional teams, like the record is like you score in like 5 seconds back to back. Like it's super quick, but getting that first rush off is challenging and takes up a lot of time.
Yep, Huskies just need one goal. Both teams, really, but we want the Huskies to win, obviously.
That is true. Here's Trevor Chu. Let's go. Trevor battling through defensemen. Oh, just looking behind
Looks
Kenny.
to drop pass, but no one there. Another
Oh,
drop
and
pass up
big
to the point.
point shot.
Big shot.
By Duncan, clear in front.
The crowd is yelling to shoot.
What a lovely suggestion. I know that's my favorite thing to hear as a
Two,
player.
one.
And that's the game.
I don't believe.
Oh.
Do they go to overtime in JV? No. Cameraman Geronimo is saying no. He's not sure.
We don't. Wait a minute.
We're
Hold
not
on.
sure.
This does not look like it's the end of the game.
Potentially could be a 5-minute overtime, I believe the refs are saying.
They most likely will not flood.
Most of the crowd is leaving now, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll come back for the varsity game. Should be entertaining. Nice rivalry.
Our schedule has changed up a bit as meal times were moved up so that we could accommodate our student section wanting to watch both games.
Yep.
We did not account for such a close game with the JV going into overtime.
Agreed.
Moving into this overtime period, number 14 for Berlin has 3 seconds left on his penalty. So they will start with 3 most OTs. You play 4 on 4, and then it's sudden death. So whoever scores first, that's it. That's the end.
Yep.
But because Berlin starts with a penalty, it'll be a 4 on 3.
Yep.
And then overtimes are a lot of different strategies. 4 on 4 is completely different than 5 on 5. You're missing an integral person. Whether
A lot more open ice.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You see a lot more stretch passes, some rushes, odd man.
Huskies are really going to just have to hit the net here, though.
Mm-hmm. Here's some support for and Kenny's hyped up. He's ready to go. Here we have Kenny, Bonnie, Allen, and Kunsa Wen. Absolutely dominating line right there. A lot of our strongest players out here wanting to score quickly. Brought back. Allen rushing through. Oh, and here's an opportunity. Dekes through. Oh, just misses. Clean deke by Allen there. Demolishing the Berlin defenseman, respectfully.
Trying, but no cigar. I think that's how it goes.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, and a big shot by Bonnie.
Shot.
Oh, and a rush. Kunso trying to shut it down. Will that be a penalty? No.
No call by the refs. Allen pressuring.
Oh, and Huskies caught on a change. Big save. Support from the student section remaining.
Here's Connor getting the puck in the corner. Could not maintain possession. Is Cam.
Now as we
Back
go into
up
OT.
to Connor.
Oh, here's Connor.
Connor and
Moving it
Bonnie.
up to Bonnie. That's a 2-on-2. Let's see if we can get 3. And no. Oh, really, really good deflection there. Shutting down that point shot for Berlin. Oh.
I don't know what the call is here. Bonnie
We will have
going to the box.
Bonnie going to the box as the ref is showing his frustration.
I'm unsure about what's going on.
Me too. It appears that the refs were frustrated with Bonnie there. I'm not quite sure. I didn't see any disrespectful remarks from like an
Neither did I.
attitude standpoint.
Connor comes off the ice as well. I believe he was hit behind the net.
Should-
Might have gone head first to the boards. Hopefully he's doing all right.
I didn't quite see this referee's gestures. Bonnie will go to the box there.
Strange.
An unfortunate and strange call, but let's see if the Huskies can keep it. And this is a 4-on-3. And there will be what looks like actually a major
3-on-3.
as
Is it?
it lasts longer than 2 minutes, which means he's out for the duration of this OT, but he's still showing support, tapping his stick on the bench for his teammates, even in the box. Gonna have to ask him about that tomorrow in class.
Fighting in the corner. It's Duncan. Chase calling for it. Up to Chase.
Yep.
Dumps it back in. Behind the net, here's Duncan again. Looking for the pass is Trevor.
Right. Oh, lovely, lovely cross-ice pass. Great shot. Great opportunity right there.
No rebounds here on Pizzuto.
Now, our remaining Huskies for the student section are showing their admiration and devotion to this team.
Let's go, Kenny!
There it is. Oh, big block, and here's a rush. 1-on-0, here's number 6, Captain. Misses the net. Oh, and a great opportunity. Here's Kunzo rushing down.
Kunzu and Kenny, they both skate over the puck. Is that offside? And that, the Huskies fall to an offside call.
Ooh.
Quick rush.
And there's a great example of how quickly things can turn around. You had an odd man, like a 1-on-0 breakout, or breakaway, my apologies.
Goalie's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. And then it turns right around, Kunzo rushing down less than a second. Here's Kenny.
At the
Deacon.
dot, misses the
Just
net
missed.
again.
Kept in by
keeps
Kunzo.
it in.
That wide pass. A lovely look, keeping his head up. Kunzo will take the 2-on-1.
On Connor Lamone, nice save.
Ooh.
Big rebound.
Oh, and here's Kenny. Here's Kenny on a breakaway.
Kenny,
Number 14 chasing. Oh, save. Oh, my goodness.
Great
Oh, and we see
save.
some shoving.
Berlin protecting their goalie here.
Breakaway after breakaway. What an exciting game.
They're going end to end too. It's crazy. Seems like this game might never end.
Astute observation there, Emma.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. And the Huskies will change. Here's Trevor Choop coming out with Chase and Duncan.
Still 3-on-3. Strangely enough. Can I count? Yes, 3-on-3.
Wait, 3-on-3?
Yes.
What?
I'm in AP Stats, so I should know how to count, but sometimes it's Monday, you know.
Here's Trevor coming out.
Over to Chase.
Big
Back
shot.
left to Allen. To Chase. In front. Rolling puck. Misses the net.
Ooh.
Trevor.
3-on-3s in hockey, even more so than 4-on-4s, you see a lot of open ice, open opportunities, and really have to stick man-to-man to properly defend because people can move all over. Positions are kind of thrown out the window. 2-on-1 here, extremely wide. Great play
Hits
by...
the crossbar. Wow.
So close. Now Duncan playing that 2-on-1 especially
On
well.
the change. Here's number 12. That is Jason Sweet. Nice save.
Nice save by Will. Here's Kunzo wide open. Unfortunately misses.
Rolling puck comes off of his stick, but he still maintains possession.
Those are
Tries to
super
deep.
tough. Kunzo keeping it in, showing his strength. Open shot.
Blockered away by that
down.
goalie.
Both goalies are keeping their teams in the game.
Yes, they are.
1-on-1 with
Kunzo
two
on
trailing.
Jason.
Kept in.
Here's Kenny bringing it around.
Let's see if Kenny can
Until
implement some of his famous speed. Looks wide to that pass to Kunzo. Not ready for it.
Berlin chips it up
Kenny playing
to
defense.
number 6. 1-on-1.
Good step there, forcing him outside. Ooh. Number 6
Over
showing a
the
good
net.
mohawk and around.
And that is the end of the overtime.
Ooh.
Very close game. Both goaltenders here for Berlin and
Some
your
from-
Kent Hill Huskies are playing very strong, keeping their team in.
Absolutely, and that will be the end of it. A wonderful game, really, really close towards the end there. Really exciting OT. in our student section, showing their support. Some stick taps on the ice, and
COVID
that'll
safe.
do it. Absolutely
Definitely.
demolishing those COVID protocols. Like, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And some fist bumps, so we're keeping it good.
All right. All good fun here as the Huskies and Berlin tie the game 1-1 on this wonderful Monday afternoon here on the hill.
And like right after, we're gonna have see Wood showing his support to his family. Right after, we're gonna have Kent Hill boys varsity ice hockey play
Hebron.
Yes, our rivalry game. We're gonna have a blackout. That's gonna be Wilden at
Oh, yeah.
7.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Stay tuned.
Just in like 30 minutes.
Yep. Right back here.
Yay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.